What? Bang!
Pro Wrestling Podcast. Just when they think they got the answers, I change the question.
Rep screwed rep.
Yeah.
Woo! Who are you to doubt El Dandy? Because this guy's a serious professional.
Did he do it? Unbelievable.
Too hot to handle and too cold to hold. And I am Macho King Savage.
Shut your mouth, you thong-wearing fatty. I said WWE stands for. It's me, Austin. I will never retire.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Hey, yo, pro wrestling fans. Welcome to the show. We don't sing it, we bring it. Thank you for clicking subscribe and showing your support. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Podcast. Listen, are you sick and tired of dropping $60, $70, $100 a year for the latest and greatest wrestling video game? Stop immediately. Go to Wrestler Unstoppable, available totally free. All you got to do is go to the website, app.wrestlerunstoppable.com. Sign up today. You get to create a wrestler, sign contracts, get into storylines, headline PLEs, even build your own corporation from the ground up. All included, totally free in Wrestler Unstoppable. Hey, are you looking to become a member of the Pro Wrestling Podcast family? Maybe you want your name in the shout-outs like John down in Texas. If you want to do that, patreon.com/Pro Wrestling Podcast. Sign up today. Look, there's multiple tiers. All you got to do is grab the free tier, and they'll let you know every time we put up new content. You could do a paid subscription. Any monetary gift gets you into the shout-outs. But maybe you want to become a part of the show. You want to co-host with me, $15 a month contribution gets you to co-host an episode with myself. $7.50 a month gets you entered into a drawing to also potentially host an episode with me. So we encourage all levels of participation. We'd love to have you as part of our podcast family, even if it's at the free tier. Any monetary donation is helpful, though. Helps keeps the lights on, keeps us bringing you content, so we'd appreciate any support you can offer. While you're at it, look, we're on every social media platform you could dream of, whether it's YouTube, Rumble, Odysee, Daily Motion, Bluesky, Facebook, Instagram, you name it, we're on all of them. We're even on some Pinterest and Tumblr. We're on so many things. I don't even know how to say them all. We're even on the Russian ones, VK and all that. Find us on whatever social media platform you can. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps the algorithm, helps us bring content to you. And if you like what you hear, we want you to be able to find it easier and faster. And we'd really appreciate the subscription. So we're trying to get right now, look, our show, we've been doing this for about 12 years, and we are still trying to drive the subscriber count. We've been struggling with that recently, and we'd love to get some help. So if you know somebody that likes the content, this topic of discussion, pro wrestling in general, go for it. Turn us over to them. Let them tune into the Pro Wrestling Podcast. We'd love to hear from them. Tonight, if you got questions, comments, something you want me to touch on in the future episode, by all means, let me know. The best way to do that is through the Pro Wrestling Sound Off line, 267-642-1160, or give us a comment in this episode. I read every single comment, and I'd be happy to respond directly to people if they have those. We'd like to do special episodes where we respond to listener comments, and I want yours to be the next one we talk about. Tonight, jumping into wrestling news all over the world of pro wrestling, big stories that mirror each other with AEW and WWE. Apparently, according to the Wrestling Observer Radio, multiple AEW contracts are coming due very shortly, and it sounds as though Tony Khan is not planning to resign several of them. Now, no names were given. We could speculate on who they could be or whatnot, but right now we have no names. But Tony Khan apparently is going to be letting some people go. At the same time, I said mirror image, WWE also, it's being reported, has multiple contracts coming due, main roster talent, in October. We could theorize it could be Bayley. There could be some other people. I would say Ilya Dragunov, but he already left WWE, let his contract expire, so he's not one of them. Could it be Jordan Grace? Could it be Julia? I don't think it's going to be Julia, just because they just re-upped their copyright on Julia. Could it be Jordan Grace? Maybe. Here's the deal. The word is out this week that the reason that Julia and Jordan Grace, again, Sean Ross Sapp, stated that they're not being featured because back in summer 2025, the two of them had a match in NXT, and Shawn Michaels was not happy with it. And he really didn't feel like they were up to par. Did that carry over into their main roster run? Is Triple H look at them differently? If they wanted them on TV, they'd be there. That's the word coming out. Wrestling Inc. Was reporting that if they were meant to be on TV, they would be. But they're not. Sean Ross Sapp saying the same thing. If they wanted them on TV, they would be. But they're not. So what's going on that these two supremely talented women are not being featured? Well, maybe it is a contractual thing. Maybe they were going to let Jordan Grace go. Maybe her contract was a shorter-term contract. Maybe they're going to let Julia go. I mean, I shouldn't say short-term. They both spent a lot of time in NXT. They got paid main roster money in NXT, came up to the main roster. Now, I would argue that creative has fumbled them coming to the main roster, but when we have all these AEW contracts coming due and all these WWE contracts coming due, are we going to see a whole lot of talent switching brands? Possibly, because in the news also is WWE looking to shake up their tag team divisions. If you think about it, you've got the Vision Tag Team Championships on Raw. You've got on SmackDown the MFTs recent winning the Tag Team Championships. Who is challenging for these belts? Are you going to have Damian Priest and R-Truth go back and try to get a rematch? Probably. Viking Raiders? Probably. But who beyond that? Fraxium? Possibly. We do know that Shinsuke is coming in probably with Hiromu Takahashi. That's going to be a challenger. So we got about 5 teams. You really need a deeper roster than that. Over on Raw, who is left? The Street Profits have been off TV since the birth of Bianca Belair's child with Montez Ford. So I understand why they're taking some time off. But who else is over there? Are you going to reunite the Lucha Bros? Now that Penta's not IC champion. Are you going to do something? Rumor has it maybe Ethan Page or Rusev become a thing. Don't know how they would perform as a tag team, but that's the word. Are you going to elevate the Creed brothers once again? They've been doing their thing on main event, so maybe. But word is they're going to revamp the tag team division. Now, we heard about this before when Big Cass was coming back. We thought they were bringing Enzo and Cass and using them to bolster the division. But then we've got Cass back as Cass, and he's a heel monster bad guy, and there is no Enzo. So maybe something fell through, not sure. But the word is they are definitely, according to WrestleVotes, that's my source, that they are looking to shake up the tag team division and really do some new things. Also in the news, Ruby Soho, who's been out since having the birth of her child, has been medically cleared by AEW to come back, and apparently she is very close to returning. She's another one I would love to see return at All In Wembley. I would love to see just that card. Tony Khan's going to load the card with 9,000 matches. If you're going to do that, you'd love to see her out there. You'd love to see Britt Baker out there. You'd love to see, just like everybody who hasn't been featured. Get them on the biggest show of the year. Put them in a casino, gauntlet battle royal, or some buy-in battle royals, anything. Pre-show stuff, the buy-in pre-show. I don't even care. But it's going to be great to see Ruby Soho coming back to the ring. She deserves it. She's been out quite a while. Also hitting the ring, Alea Mysterio, who is now officially signed, according to Sean Ross Sapp, by WWE to a contract, is on internal roster pages, and is listed as Alea Gutierrez, her real-life name, instead of the Mysterio name, to try to keep her separated a little bit from Dad and her brother. But she has officially signed her WWE contract after going to the Performance Center last week, and we'll have to wait and see when they roll her out. But it sounds like she's taken to her training very well, and I don't think we'll be waiting very long to see her in the ring. MJF in the news today. Ryohei Oiwa, who just won the G1 Climax, was doing some back and forth banter about MJF. MJF was asked by somebody about whether he would compete in the G1. He said he doesn't need to because he's the best in the world already. And then we get Ryohei Oiwa challenging him to come out for the 2027 G1 Climax. He declines. If I'm MJF and somebody offers me the G1 Climax, that's like one of those bucket list kind of things. I'm shocked that he doesn't want to do it. Now, the only thing I could speculate as to why he might not want to is he doesn't lose very frequently. And in the G1 tournament, pretty much everybody picks up a loss or two. and even their world champion. And I don't think he wants to pick up any losses. So maybe that's why, but we'll have to wait and see. But I actually think it'd be great for him to go there. I'd like to see more AEW guys go there and participate. That, or also the Battle of the Super Juniors. I think that'd be a great opportunity for some of the AEW stars as well. Even the Greatest Tag League stuff, you know. I'd like to see AEW more featured on New Japan programming, and I'd like to see New Japan bolster that relationship again and get some of their guys more frequently on AEW program. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out, but no MJF in the G1 in 2027, at least according to him so far. And the last thing for tonight's episode, WrestleMania 42. Now the Las Vegas Stadium Authority has published the actual attendance numbers for WrestleMania. If you don't know, WWE reported that they had 106,072 attendees for night 1 and night 2 of WrestleMania 42. Now, here's the thing. In the past, WWE always catches flack for inflating their numbers, and they did inflate their numbers here, according to the Las Vegas Stadium Authority. But it's not a drastic overstatement. 106,072 is what they reported. The actual number, according to the Las Vegas Stadium Authority, is 97,126. So about 9,000-ish, different. That's much better than the things we've seen in the past. WWE has inflated tens of thousands of people in the past. And I don't get that impression here. I get this about 9,000 people. And look, WWE counts every person who's standing in the building, from the vending guys to the popcorn machine man. So maybe that's where they get their numbers, and I'm sure the ticket agencies don't count those people, nor do they count anybody who's in the back watching, guests of the company watching, and I'm sure WWE counts all them. So who knows what the real number is, but my point is yes, they still inflate their numbers. No, it's not as drastic as it used to be, but it's nice to know that across 2 days, second year going to Las Vegas, when people talked about how bad this was going to be, they still pulled 97,000 plus fans. That's good stuff. So good for them. I just hope they bring the prices down so we don't have to wonder what kind of crazy sale they're going to have last minute to try to put that many people into a stadium, because it shouldn't have to be that way. That's all the time we have for this episode. Check back with us next episode. We'll run down the latest wrestling news and rumors. Special thanks, as always, to Suno for creating the music and sound effects we use in our show. If you want to bring a new friend to family game night, it's easy. You could pick up one of these 3 options I got for you tonight. You got from Beezle Games, Sketchy People, kind of a cross between Chutes and Ladders and Pictionary. If you want to do something a little more outlandish and you want to cruise the cosmos, grabbing relics from all over the universe on your way to the final challenge, pick up Legendary Elements by Fufu Games. But maybe that's not your thing. Maybe you're not a sci-fi fan. Maybe you just want to go shopping. Hit up Banani Market. See who's the fastest to get in, get their groceries, and get out in this supermarket competition game. All 3 games available right now at thegamecrafter.com. Grab a copy today. I have a copy of all 3. They're amazing games. All 3 are. You've been playing the same games your whole life. Get off the Monopoly. Stop playing Pictionary. No more Clue. We've been doing that for forever. Grab something new. Again, Sketchy People, Banani Market, Legendary Elements. Check them out today, again, at thegamecrafter.com. If you want to need some help with your next career decision, maybe you need college, university life, maybe you just need some training for your next opportunity, I can help you with that. Go to my website, frolifeplanning.com. I'd be happy to help you find your pathway there. Fro Life Educational Planning is for today, for tomorrow, and for life with Fro Life. I'm Fred Froelich, better known as Dr. Fro. I want to thank you for taking some time with us tonight. Until next time, take care, everybody. Have a great one.
Wrestling Podcast.